Why is it so cold, man? I know it's snowing. Was snowing. But I feel like I'm gonna get like attacked by a bear, like Leonardo DiCaprio. Yo, what is up, everybody? It's the boy Typical Joker, and welcome to today's video. Today, as you can tell by the title, it is a completely different video to what I normally do. I know I say that like all the time, but it is completely different. As you can see by the title, I booked in for my theory, and you know what? I'll discuss the results with you after I go through the setting of the story. So, you know, guys, get some food, you know, get some snacks. That's the same thing. Get some snacks, get a drink, and, you know, enjoy this like 10 to 15 minute video of me talking about how it went. And I'll help you guys out. I'll give you some hints. I'll give you some tips on how to, you know, do yours, you know? You need. I know this isn't a typical video that I do. I was going to vlog it, but it was going to be a 50-50% chance of me getting a result that I want and a result that I didn't want, you know. But I didn't vlog it. I decided to do a one-to-one talk, you know, because I love these one-to-one talks. I need to do more of them. I reckon they're amazing. They're easy to edit. They're fun to upload, and yeah. Look at me. Let's go straight to the story. So we'll go back in time till the end of December. I would say after Christmas. I booked in for my theory for the 10th of January at 11 o'clock, and fast forward to that time. Yeah. So when it got to the 10th, I made sure the night before that I went to bed early. I had a shower and all that, so I was relaxed and I wasn't thinking about it. I wasn't stressing out about it. I woke up the next day, and I woke up about 9 o'clock in the morning, and I had like an hour of revision to do, which I did, and I did it in the car on the way up to the test centre, and I did all the apps and everything on my phone, so that I got myself prepared, got myself mentally in that position of being in a quiet room, being able to just zone out and focus on what I needed to do. And I failed that one. I failed that one by 5 marks. That really, really got on my nerves. I had 38 out of 50 on the multiple choice, and I had 46 out of something. I don't know what the score was. Wait, 46 out of 75 on hazard perception. So there wasn't bad scores, but they were good enough to pass, you know. But 38, I needed 5 more marks, and at that position in time, as soon as I walked out, I just felt so low. I just felt so depressed, and I just thought maybe I'm gonna book in for it again. And obviously, when you book in for your theory, there's only certain days you could do, because some days are all full up of people. So you'd end up having to wait like 4 weeks until you do yours next, you know, or yeah, like 2 months or something. But I waited 3 weeks for mine, and the one I booked in for was the 31st of January, which was yesterday, as I'm recording this, and as of this going up on YouTube, it was yesterday. I did that, and it was at 8 o'clock in the morning, which I thought was going to be a bad idea, but yet I thought it was going to be a really good idea, because I didn't have time to think about it as I went in there. And I woke up at 6 o'clock, I was wide awake, I was thinking, my heart was like, yo, you got this, go in there, show them what you got, you know. And my head was like, no, you haven't got this. Legit, was overthinking it like mad. But on the way up there, I don't know what, I had a buzzing feeling, like I knew I was going to do good, you know. So I was sat in the car, I was reading every sign on the way up there, because from here to the theory centre, it's about 45 minutes or an hour. So I was reading every sign, and I was thinking, yo, I've got this, okay. And we got there, and I was like 2 minutes until I had to be there. So we parked on the other side of Gloucester, and the theory centre was like right down here. I had to run all the way there, run up 3 stories, hand in my provisional, and people in there are so nice. Like, the woman was like, hi sweetheart, and I was like, hello, how are you doing? She was like, you've done this before? oh, of course you've done it before, and I was like, what are you trying to say? You know, but she was nice, you know, she gave me like a lockpicky, and she told me to take off my hoodie and my coat, and it was freezing in there. Just, you know, just standard checks, just to make sure you haven't got any answers written on you. I don't know why you would have answers written on you, but, you know, it's just standard checks. But then I went to another woman, and she told me to take off my glasses. She checked them like this, checked if I've got tattoos, earpieces, or whatever. When I say tattoos, I kind of got sidetracked. I mean answers on arms for some reason, or hands, or whatever. And there where I was sat, I was clearly seeing that she had cameras there to like look at people as they were like doing their theory and everything. And I walked in there. I was number 11 this time, and you gotta put your key, your locker key, and your provisional on the side on a piece of paper so they could see it on the camera. And I went through the answers. And I was doing a practice one first, just to get used to the system again. And the practice one was, what colour is grass? Blue, yellow, green, or red? And I was like, yeah, I know this one. It's blue. No, only joking. I chose green. Okay, I'm not dumb. I chose green, just to get used to the system. You know, I thought maybe just to do that, take my time with it. With your theory, you're sat in a cubicle and you have 55 minutes to answer it, 50 questions. And I took about 50 minutes to answer the questions, and I went back for 5 minutes to do all the answers, and I changed about 6 of them, or 5 of them should I say. I changed about 5 of them, so I was a bit unsure and I was overthinking them. And that's when I thought, you know what, I've changed the answers, I am going to fail completely. And I moved on to the hazard perception, and the hazards are so simple. Like, they jump out right in front of you, like, it's clear as day. It's so simple. And I walked out, the woman there, she was smiling away, she was like, I hope you get the results you need. You know? And I was like, yeah, thanks. No, I wasn't in the best, like, frame of mind. I was just like, okay, thanks. I had a piece of paper, right, it's downstairs in the files, because I got files with my other driving stuff. This is the one I failed, but I got a piece of paper like this, and I opened it, and I said congratulations. I legit froze, like adrenaline was rushing through me, and I was just like, I wanted to scream, but that way, I wanted to scream. I was just, oh, the best feeling in the world, I swear. So I ran downstairs. Three stories again. My mum walked out, and I told her. She screamed on the top of her lungs, and everyone was looking. And I just, going through my mind at that time, I just thought, I don't have to revise anymore. The next thing is the easiest thing, that's the driving test. And got booking for that after my lesson this week, or next week. Score that I passed on was 43 out of 50, just on the brink. If I got one wrong, I would fail. I'm 46 out of 75 on hazard perception. So I did that, and I immediately come home, deleted all the apps, you know, deleted all the theory apps and everything, and it just was such a relief just to delete them. And when people say it's easy, it's actually really difficult to do a theory. What I did was, I only went through just like different types of crossings for the pedestrians and signs, road signs. That's all you need. You only need road signs and crossings. Everything else is just common sense. This scenario is like, if a motorcyclist is unconscious on the floor, when should you take off the helmet? One, it's like, when it's essential. Two, to help them breathing. Three, like, I don't know, it's something like that. But obviously the answer to that one is when it's essential, because if a motorcyclist breaks their neck and you take off the helmet and it kills them, then you're in trouble, aren't you? So you only take it off when it's essential. But the tips that I have for you guys is, when you're in the car, go on your phone, revise on your phone to whatever journey it is to, look at road signs on the road and just keep thinking of the answers in your head, or say them out loud, or get flashcards. Like, have a question, turn it around, have an answer, you know, test yourself. It helps out a lot. Honest to God, it helps out a lot. And then go on websites on the internet and do the mock tests that they have on there. It will help out a great deal, trust me. and I'm so happy I passed my theory. That all I have to do is my driving test, which is the easiest thing. I've done 20 lessons, so I can do that no problem. And then I'll be on the road here, Macca's, doing like spending nights and everything. I'll be doing drive with Miz as well. That's something to look forward to. I tell you what, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for tuning in for this one-to-one talk. I know it's different to what I normally do, but I wanted to put something out there. I was going to do a vlog, but I thought maybe just to do a one-to-one because I love doing these. And I was thinking about doing an Ask Nath next time, where I read your comments, I do the impressions that you have in the comments, I go over the ideas that you have in the comments, I answer your questions. It's going to be a long video and it's going to be an amazing video. So make sure you stay tuned for that. If you like this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe for more. And until next time, peace out. I love you all. See you in the next video.